Here is just a quick and brief update on water clarity project. Um, in the last video, we were talking about the clarity up to a certain steps in the pool or the pond, using that as a way to gauge how clear the water is. As of right now, it's noontime Friday, and see, so the first step is visible. Here's the second step. The third step is visible, and below the third step you can kind of see it too, but the improvement has been very noticeable. Right now, if I were to walk over, I can see my temperature probe wire, which goes all the way down to the floor on this shallow end. The pump can be seen now, right, with the label visible. Water still has a little tinge of green and yellow color, but that is to be expected. I think from this point on, the marginal improvement should continue to allow us to see the fish better day by day. At a certain point, when all the nitrate and ammonias are gone, it's going to be much harder for the algae to develop. On top of that, we got the UV working, so it's going to help greatly. Yeah, but see, it's so much nicer and more pleasant to be able to see the fish like this. So right now, the depth, the clarity on the water depth, I want to say is a good like 36 inch or 40 inch or so. Well, maybe about 36 inch, about 3 feet, like a meter. Uh, that's on the generous side. Slowly on this shallow end, we'll be able to see the floor. And as we get closer to the deep end, we'll start to see more of the piping and the bottom drain. The bottom drain is a good 8.5 feet down, so it's very difficult to see. Um, Water continues to be shared between the two ponds. The temperature right now, the last 2 days have been surprisingly warm for winter, so the water right now is almost 55 degrees. I showed 54.9. Let's check out the small pond right here. So in the small pond, water clarity is also improving. We can now see the stainless steel basket, the rim on the bottom. Right there, you see how there's it's actually inverted, so just imagine the basket is upside down. But that's the base of the basket, and then the rim, which is actually now on the bottom side of the floor, is visible. Um, and the string algae, because of the influx of nutrient into this pond, the string algae has slowly grown back, but I can pull that out, so that's actually not too bad. I have not fed the fish since Wednesday, therefore there's just less ammonia in the pond, and since we're trying to speed up the clarification of the water, less feeding is the best one. Well, a way to help it. It's winter time, so less feeding shouldn't be a problem. But that is a quick update. So what's really surprising to me is, for some reason, it feels like the small pond is not as clear as the large pond. I don't know why that is, but or maybe just my mind playing trick. Because if I can see the base of I mean that's 5 feet deep. So if I can see down that far, then technically this one should be clear. But for some reason, it just doesn't feel like it's clear. Maybe because there's just not sun directly shining on the water. Whereas in here, somehow the water just feels like it's clear, even though it shouldn't be. Or maybe because of the surface. Yeah, so I think by next week we should be in a really good place. But that's it. Tomorrow, gonna head down to San Diego area, look at the koi show, bring back some more koi to grow out, and it's gonna be the start of koi show season. We got San Diego, then we're gonna have Gardena, maybe some other local ones, maybe even Northern California. We'll see. We'll see how many places I can go this year.